Baby, my name is Ross Mandell, and welcome to my show today. We're coming to you live from Boca Raton, Florida. We're coming to you uncut, unfiltered, unedited, uncensored, and oh yeah, I am still under arrest. Wow, is it good to be back today? I just got to tell you, today is Tuesday, November the 2nd. You see what a solid American I am? I mean, do we live in the greatest country in the history of the planet Earth? Yes, I went in today and I voted. I cast my vote. I used the power of democracy today to try and effect some change. You know, you got to be a voice. You got to be heard. I podcast, I broadcast, I'm on television, I got a website, I'm on Facebook, I'm doing everything I can do to be heard. But you want to know what? What a great day today is, because today, every American gets to be heard. Everybody gets to podcast and webcast and scream, because that's what your votes do. And, you know, that's the power of November 2nd, the power of this country. And, I mean, God willing, we're going to get some change, man, because, you know, what the hell is going on with government? Now, I just want to say it's been a few days since we last chatted. I came to you Friday, you know, prior to Halloween weekend, and I was feeling it, and it was a lot of fun last week. We talked about God. We talked about hookers. We talked about drugs. We talked about the government, and we talked about Charlie Sheen. Now, just to, you know, not to beat a dead horse, but there's some things going on. You see, Capri Anderson, beautiful, 22 years old, Bronx girl, went to L.A., tried to make good. You know, I guess she made good by her standards. She is a porn star, and she's telling everybody. In fact, she came out the other day and said she doesn't understand why everybody's insulting her. She doesn't get it. You see, apparently, everybody's referring to her as an escort or a hooker. You know, that's not her thing. She's a porn star, and she wants that recognition. You see, apparently a hooker kind of, you know, in exchange for money, has sex with a guy in private. A porn star, in exchange for money, has sex with a lot of guys, you know, in public. I mean, there's a distinction, I guess, if you, if you're in that game and you play at that level, I guess it's very, very important to make that distinction. And, you know, we reached out to Charlie. We understand that the family is, you know, management is feverishly trying to, you know, build a wall around him and get him to sort of understand the light of day. So many of you good people have reached out to me, and with the exception of a couple of guys that just think he deserves a beating for being abusive to women, you know, me included, needs a good shot in the mouth. Everybody agrees the guy is sick. It is pathetic. He's been sick for a long time. I mean, you know, if you look into it, you'll see, you know, his first fiancée, Kelly Pratt, he shot her. He shot her with a gun. I can't make this shit up. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, he literally shot her. You know, it's just a flesh wound, 5 stitches, but, you know, Charlie Sheen, come on, man. And they're building a wall around the guy. They're trying to get him some help. You know, some people feel he's making too much money. You know, he's got away with it for too long. He's a tragic story in the making. And, you know, I'm more hopeful. I am more hopeful. You know, Charlie Sheen, Washington politics, I see the same thing. I mean, we can fix this problem. Am I right? It's fixable. I am hopeful. This is a great country. Charlie Sheen is a sick guy. He's not necessarily a bad guy trying to become good. He's a sick guy. And, you know, hopefully he's going to become well. Now, you know, somebody asked me, I got a lot of feedback, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My God, I don't know how many umpteen hours I spent responding and chatting and reading, and I thank you so much for it, because, God, am I learning what a diverse amount of opinion there is. It's crazy. You know, I see things a certain way. I like to think that, you know, I have an open mind. I've been around. You know, I'm a I'm a fast 53. There's a lot of miles on this guy, as we've established. But it's a miracle to me how many people see things in so many different lights. Everybody's got a different perspective. People come from different places. It's like a miracle that, we live in this world together, and many of us, we share a nationality. Many of us live in the same state or city, and yet we're so different. We're so different. But of course, in so many respects, we're exactly the same. So that's the miracle of the whole thing. It's not like we're all different type creatures and whatnot. All right, so Capri Anderson, can you imagine? She wants that $12,000. That's her fee. And what a shock. It came out that she's going to sue. I'm shocked. Orange, you shocked? What a shock. I mean, face it. He's throwing chairs at her. She's naked. She's cowering in the bathroom of the Plaza Hotel, dialing 911. Charlie accused her of stealing his wallet and his keys, and the assistant came out. They were in a restaurant called Daniel. Charlie was in the bathroom. He grabbed the girl. They were doing coke. Charlie was naked. There was white powder all over the place. Apparently, he had trouble performing sexually in the bathroom under the influence of that white powder. Anybody relate to that? I'm just saying, it's like that. And his assistant, acknowledged, took the keys, took the wallet. Charlie goes back to the room. Capri says, this guy's whacked. How about my 12 grand now before we start again? Name calling, accusations, chair throwing. I can't imagine what a circus that was. I would pay 12 grand just to be a fly on that wall, because you want to talk about entertainment. I'm having a ball just reading about it and chatting about it. Can you imagine, living through that kind of a thing? Now, today's Tuesday. Everybody says, Ross, what happened on Monday? Where were you yesterday? I say there are some people out there that actually care. And I have to say, yesterday I woke up, big weekend, Halloween and all that stuff, and I was a little Mooshad yesterday. That's right, guys. Mooshad, Italian word. I think. Slang, maybe? Expression? I'm not even that sure. I had my assistant check it out. I'm kidding. I don't have an assistant. I'm doing this all by myself. And as I told you the other day, it's my wife's expression. It's probably very Italian. Mooshad. I just, like that. Wasn't motivated. Had some things to take care of. Actually drove by the studio, but said, not today. Now, some of you have been saying to me, like that. I love that. What does that mean? Recently married. This is me. I have an Italian wife from the Bronx. She's got 2 Italian parents. Dad is Carmine from the old country, and comes to my house, and I'm like, how you feeling, Carmine? Like that. Like what? Like that. No. Tell me. Like that. It took me about 2 years to kind of understand what that means. Today someone says to me, how you doing? I'm like that. When you run out of things to say, it's just like that. So whatever that means, it's like that. I think you guys are starting to get that picture now. All right, November the 2nd, Tuesday. Mooshad yesterday took care of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I got done. But you know what? Just couldn't get motivated. I was mushy. Wishy-washy, indecisive. Why, he says last night, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do we got? With steak, chicken, pasta? What would you like? I don't know. I really wanted pizza, so we ordered pizza. Mooshad, that's what that means. It's like that. I'm sharing with you some of my endearing Rossisms, and it's like that. That's it. All right, what can I say today? Big week for me. It's a big, big week. Big news story coming out. Spoke to a writer, Huffington Post, he called my lawyer, he called my manager. As many of you have figured out, on Friday night, I'm going to be on national television. It's like my coming out. I'm co-starring with Jesse the Body Ventura, or as he likes to be called, Governor Ventura, in Conspiracy Theory, the Wall Street Conspiracy. And wow, I just want to say it's like that. Wow. You know, it's shocking to me. I just want to say quickly, I met some new people over the weekend. I was introduced to a bunch of people because we were out and about. You know, Halloween weekend, there's, you know, parties and friendships and all kinds of things going on. And a couple of people, after they met me, you know, came back through a grapevine and said, you know, he's pretty quiet. I mean, you know, we seen his stuff and, you know, we thought he'd be a little bit more loud. He's like a little normal. I'm like, can you imagine, my God, if I had to walk around like this all day, could you just imagine? I feel like the Three Stooges as one stooge. I want to say that it's such a privilege. The Huffington Post coming out with a big story either tomorrow or Thursday. It's going to talk about my legal case, which has me a little bit excited and nervous. It's going to talk about the TV show on Friday night. A lot's going to be revealed. Again, I'm excited and I'm nervous. I think the word is anxious. That's what I tell my children all the time. You're anxious. Now, today is Tuesday, November the 2nd. As my lovely wife says, she says, it's going to be a long week. Making my big TV debut on Friday night. Of course it's going to be a long week. Some of you have suggested that, what's the matter? You stop shaving? You stop shaving for Lent? You know, Lent this. What does that mean? The wife thought I'd look a little more rugged. Like I'm not rugged enough. I mean, I can't imagine. But, all right. It goes to show you, as my friend says, who wears the pants in our family. It's definitely not me. You might, you know, I'm not even in the multiple choice. You know, there might be 3 choices, but, you know, I don't even make the questions, let alone, you know, I'm the right answer. It's such a privilege to be here today. I miss coming here and just pouring my guts out for you. You know I am uncut. This is unedited. It's unfiltered. It's uncensored. By the way, it's also unrehearsed. And as you're going to read and see on television Friday night, I'm definitely under arrest. My name is Ross Mandell. That's double S and double L. I got a website. That's rossmandell.com. Hit me up, guys. Ross at rossmandell.com. What lunatic puts out for everyone to use a personal email address? I must have got 300 emails this weekend. And I'm lowballing. But what a privilege it's been. And I've been getting back to everybody, albeit, you know, one at a time on a personal level. And it's just an honor. Keep them coming in. I'm dying to know how you guys feel. It helps me respond and react to everything. I got more to come, but we're running out of time today. So, you know, Tuesday, it's election day. Come on now. Be an American. Get out and cast your vote. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.